Okay, boys.
I got me some intermission chicken.
Salem's been postulating.
I am.
So, Nanako, Marie, and Dojima, we all met outside of town. Yoshi, what's going on, bud?
Didn't we meet Igor?
Yes, but that wasn't in Idaba. That doesn't really count. The Velvet Room's its own thing. I'm going to give you fun news. Tell me the fun news. I have fun news. We're about to beat Persona 4. Do you give up? Because I'm going to warn you, it's one of those things that
My cat loves the blanket you gave me. I think she smells your cat. Aww.
Do you give up?
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
It was that homeless man we saw on the train ride here. You're very close. I thought they were gonna be here. Hang the fuck on. I might need to look up what the hell I'm doing. I might have skipped a step. Velvet Room. Is it Velvet Room first? No, I'm seeing Riverbank first. Okay, we need to go to the Riverbank first. Okay, well, fine. I'll go to the Velvet Room. Hang on. Yeah, it says we gotta go to the Riverbank first. First, we gotta go to the Riverbank. We gotta get some,
Wasn't someone at Juness or something?
we gotta get some advice. Have chicken stir fries, sub with teriyaki, hell yeah. So back to Dojima.
I have leftover Popeye's chicken.
You already meet all your friends?
Honestly, this is almost better cold.
It's almost all of a sudden. Yes, Dojima was the first day he arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
And then Marie.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back.
No.
Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh.
Well, here's the
What's
thing.
happened since then?
Dojima's wrong.
He is wrong because I thought we stopped at the gas station.
We sure did, didn't we?
And Adachi.
No,
not Adachi. Who was
The
it?
gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Yep.
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention
Yeah,
it,
we stopped at
I
the
do
gas
remember
station.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Remember we shook his hand, like immediately collapsed?
Yeah.
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
And there was a moving van in the back. There was also the moving van.
So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him? I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah, see, because I remember this because I immediately thought, oh yeah, there was that gas station bit, but then like they weren't there, so I was like, what the fuck do I do now? Because I didn't think, oh, obviously Dojima and Nanako are going to be playing in the
I
river.
was like, it's
There's
either
some dark
Juness
clouds
or
on
the
the
gas
horizon.
station because I
Can I get
remember
some
we stopped somewhere.
Yeah. The first place you stop in Kingdom was a gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. So next we got to go to the Velvet Room. Weather's gotten a little worse.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Let me Let me check if this even matters.
I think there's one last thing.
Pick any options during the dialogue. Okay. Judgment at this point is like, okay, last night's kid went off on his own. My daughter woke up from her coma. The murder stopped. So I'm just gonna hope this thing fixes itself again. You jog your memory? What are you, a blue goth girl?
What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here.
This is the most
today for a
nasty
reason.
hentai you've ever seen floating around. Interesting. Get out.
Then
So is
I
this
shall play
in-
my part.
No,
The
this
original?
is golden. We're almost there, babe. I promise. And these 3D Doritos I've summoned for future-telling purposes.
That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Basically, since we've been a good little boy and trying to find the truth instead of living with comfortable lies, we can literally obtain an orb that that lets us see through lies. Before you quit the game on the telescreen for a second, they fixed it, Missile.
Hey.
They fixed it.
I remembered something.
There's
about
one of those
myself.
things you get one of these every time you choose the correct answer. No, it's not like a literal amount of like fragments or whatever. It's just the game being
I was
fancy.
born a long, long time ago.
What do you mean? I mean they got rid of the gap where the is supposed to be. It's not there anymore. I looked before we started the whole game.
Minds, to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed.
The thing Missile is so mad about, I'm not even gonna go back to the title screen, but in the original re-release of this game, or I guess the original release of Golden, I should say, they fucked up a little bit. The original game is called, in Japanese, called Persona 4 The Golden. They took out the word the, but like when you hover over it, it still would like outline where the word the used to be. But like when they updated the game for like the re-release, they fixed it.
The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind. With no power or memories.
More change.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know.
Figure A. Yeah, this is what it
Without my
used to look like.
powers, I became a tool.
But they fixed it, so now the
manipulated by
rainbow
other
bit just
me.
goes under that gap.
You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master. Who tried to fill both worlds with fog.
I told
Using
Jancy threatened to
me
murder
and
me.
Sagi.
Yeah, as I should have. Basically, Maria's the original and the Sagiris broke away from her. Yeah.
If you don't defeat her,
Yeah.
the world will never be truly clear of that
He
fog.
then became a detective. In interrogation, you're seen hucking a large ball at the suspect, and for some reason, they suddenly divulge any and all information.
Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose
The
lies
truth
the truth.
comes to those who read
Believe
the
in it,
fucking
and
walkthrough.
continue without faltering.
Igor's the truth.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Oh, fucking A. Okay, you ready for this to get just fucking stupid and weird? That's odd, because I don't trust motherfucker as far as he can throw me. It has begun raining. We can save later.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah. So, our friend is back. Hi there. You need something? experts? What are you talking about? Oh, it's about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Ah, that serial murder suspect, real tragedy, wasn't it? Oh, the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I've met them before. They've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. It's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, you want to leave me alone? Hey, I you leave me alone. Did you miss that? Huh? To those two? That's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. I greeted them by saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What I do? Don't you remember? I met you when you first came to town and did the same things I did to those two. Greeted you all, remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Mind if I ask you something? What are all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you by the time we first met? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It was I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised. They say those two saying never mentioned Adachi. Yeah, right.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life. It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog.
If not for the uniform. Hot. Looks like the villain in Demon Slayer. You were literally just missing Namatame getting his powers. Yeah, basically.
Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you. Yes, I know. After all, it is a symbol of separation, which is why I gave it to her as we parted ways.
Remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited the textile shop with Marie. I think you're a coward, Roy. I'll have them with or without uniform. My god, people. It's no belief that combs, I almost said combos, have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to.
Shut up.
There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get. And what are you going to do
Uniform makes
about
me want to make chicken. Yeah, that's fair.
The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting. You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which,
Say that, we're to level
actually
1.
looking for
God, don't
part-time
give
help
them,
right
don't
now.
give Atlas fucking ideas.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't
Yeah,
mind if you're
originally there
student.
was, in the data for Persona 4, like, data that implied the gas station was actually a part-time job you'd be able to take, but they probably got rid of it because, like, how the fuck?
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting.
You have to fight through a gauntlet rogue dungeon to find the final
I
boss.
did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
Don't give them ideas, motherfucker. They already stole the rest of Zero Isle's stick. Michael Jackson fell off, man.
Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for? What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
The fog.
Hello.
I am Izanami.
Yeah, that's a chick, by the way.
Amano-Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the
Wait, she's just a god. No, yeah, that's just actual ass Izanami.
And now here you stand.
I guess.
Face to
Remember the
face
lecture you got in the
with
Persona
me.
3 school? Yeah. I don't know, why are you working at minimum
I
wage?
can no longer ignore
All right,
the
damn.
situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your
Salem,
futile
stop eating bones.
resistance.
I'm not eating them. Just crunched it.
He's Izanami and you're Izanagi. Yeah, there's a whole ass mythology lesson we have to give you guys in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Aren't those like the creation
Hey, are
myths
you
or
alright?
something?
We'll get into it in a few.
Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
Totally gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time. All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
Let's give the true cause of everything that's happening. You must defeat Izanami, who waits for you in the other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amano-Sagiri, then along with Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall in the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, will become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. So we have a day to do it. Last day in Inaba, let's go kill God. The final chapter. You're damn right. Back to the weapon store. Just in case.
Man, this game ended like 4 times.
Still not as bad as Persona 5. The RPG is fucking NRA challenge impossible. You're damn right, let's get ramen. Persona 4 Golden Final Chapter Part 4. Like, literally, though. Again, still not as fucking bad as Persona 5. Persona 5 ends like 6 fucking times. Yeah, we're pretty much all set on armor. I guess we can go buy some items. The other thing, we can time travel before we chokeslam Teddy through a 20-story building so we kill this guy right at the start. Oh, I went too far. Gotta find the truth, no matter how difficult. Exactly. This game is very fucking not subtle about its message. And maybe getting this plot confused with something else. I think you are. I'm not gonna need money for much longer. Did we not buy the shit that just gets rid of all set? Okay, I guess not. My question is, how about DQ11 or Chrono Trigger? Goddamn. He's right, I can't tell.
Pineapple.
Crossover. Let's also... Sacred of Mana. You gotta save your money for the train ride home dungeon. How many times do I have to fucking tell you people, do not give Atlas ideas. They are mean enough. Can we fuse anything good before the game ends?
Where's the wiener guy?
We never really got the chance to make Mara. We can make Magatsu Izanagi though. Not using these fuckers for anything. How else will you afford the train peanuts you need for the good ending? I'm going to kill you. Don't give them ideas. They'll actually do it. High counter could be funny. Actually, let's go. Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know if we'll actually use him for like the end of the game, but like it's cool to have him.
Yeah.
Put all that work into Adachi's fucking social link. Nah, I used him. It's just I feel like Josh playing Slay the Spire, hell yeah. It's just fucking I feel like Kage might still be our best bet though. It's for all my damage all posts are pretty good. We don't need fucking Ghostly Whale.
So hypothetically, could you play the game once, get the bad ending, and then do New Game Plus and have all the Persona?
I think you need to get at least one of the okay endings to get New Game Plus. How else will you purchase a single bottle of overpriced water and need to defeat the final boss Izanagi no Okami Picaro no train conduct? We barely have any physical moves, so nah. Lahaika, sure. Endure light, great, we're immune to that. The hell is Yearlinger? Alright, this name. I guess we're just gonna go what we got and hope for the best. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tiju Ness. Okay. So boys, as a little bit of a fucking sneak peek to when we eventually play Okami, are you guys ready to hear Jameson gab about Japanese mythology? Because maybe the s'mores, they're holding the train hostage. Don't give them fucking... Don't give them ideas. Paper Persona would fucking... It'd be kind of lit, actually.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely.
Yeah, so Persona has this bad habit of basically turning into a fucking cosmic horror story towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell.
You say don't give them ideas, I just gave them a banger idea.
Do our best like always, leader. It is kind of sad that this really is gonna be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove
It's a
together
JRPG
toward a
when you're
common
killing
goal.
God. I mean, I guess, yeah.
There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
Is Bowser counts a god?
It may have been
Depending on the game.
God of Daddy?
But we didn't.
Even if we had to
Alright, boys, Salem is fired.
You can't fire me.
I can try. I'm unsubbing. Can we ban Salem? You're losing us money!
Right.
What money?
One and one for all.
I literally just sent you our, like, you're having a picture in, like, yesterday, or the day before.
You can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future.
I wish I could spin
To
you
be
right.
fair, it was like
So we
20
can
bucks.
see him off tomorrow.
That's
with
better than
no
nothing.
regrets.
That's true.
It was
I'm
25,
not
thank you.
complaining.
Ew.
Jack Black Bowser is a god. I think all City
Yeah.
Fights had the hype as much, too. This is now Town of Salem, and I'm unreasonable.
Yosuke always has to try to make himself
Do I have
look
time
all
to wash my
cool.
hands?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Well,
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
also, don't remind me about Town of Salem. That game makes my fucking piss boil.
Well then, let's do
Like,
this.
that game fucking infuriates me, because there's not a single, like, brain cell in your average Town of Salem lobby. Jack Black, man. No wonder you hate Among Us. Among Us, fucking. Listen. Yeah. You ever played a werewolf? No. Welcome to Ashihara Nakatsu. I have its fun. One Night Ultimate Werewolf. Let's grab the party. Okay, boys, so, we're gonna enter the cube dimension. And, your boy Jameson is gonna give you a little bit of a lesson. This is just a Splatoon level. Does this look familiar to you, by the way?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. It doesn't feel like anything in the other areas. Whenever we go to rescue someone, I can sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. None of that here. Is it not a person not have a heart? Who is she? Anyway, be careful. So we saw this at the very beginning of the game. You might not have been here for that part of the stream, Dusk. So, in Japanese mythology, Izanami and Izanagi were deities. The things that they like had dominion over aren't important for the sake of the story, but just know they were powerful deities, and they had a kid. One of those kids killed Izanami. After Izanagi did the only thing dads know how to do and got the belt, and took that guy's ass down, he went into the underworld, or the world of shadows, to go find his wife, because he's just allowed to do that. He found her, sort of. He couldn't see her super well, because it was dark. It's the fucking underworld, not a lot of lighting. What was tabletop sim games, between Jameson or Wieners? We invited you to play one, and you cried and left. Shut up. So, Izanagi found Izanami, and Izanagi told him, like, okay, I'll work shit out with the god of the underworld later. Just get us out of here and don't turn around. I don't want you to see me right now. And he's like, okay. So, you know, they're making their way out. But eventually, his curiosity got the better of him. So he turned around and lit his comb on fire. And when he lit his comb on fire, he realized that the time Izanami spent in the underworld had gotten to her. She was now just a shambling, rotting corpse covered in maggots and rot.
Hanji, that was great. You're the man.
Fucking horrified, as you would be. He was a bit taken aback. And then Izanami basically got super pissed at him for disobeying her and not living that lie he told her to live. She just wanted to lie and not acknowledge the fact that she is now literally a zombie and can't exist in the real world. After that, it kind of ends with him sealing her back in the underworld with a big rock and that kind of shit, and she says, like, she's gonna kill, like, 10,000 humans every day, and he says he'll make, like, 15,000 more or whatever, etc., etc. That part's less important. So basically, that's why Izanami wants to live in, like, this lie where nothing can hurt you, because the last time she let the truth out, her husband left her in the fucking underworld, and she became a fucking corpse. And thanks to this, we have overpopulation, right? For Salem, since I assume they want to know, they're deities of creation and death, if you didn't already figure that out.
Yep. Jameson and I both took mythology in high school.
I've heard this before, but I can't remember why. I feel like it was something really strange to mention it. The game, like, tells you this story when you go to the little island on, that, like, is referencing Persona 3. Basically, just you have any degree of context of what the fuck is going on when you go for the good end.
Enemy down. Nice move, senpai. Enemy down. Leave. Here goes then.
Izanagi is the country maker.
Yeah.
Enemy down. Go to town now to. Enemy down. Understood. Here's
Yeah, so basically the whole reason you have that field trip and get told that myth is literally just so you have any idea of what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, leave it to me.
And obviously it ties into the themes of the game because it's like, even if Izanagi listened to her, how fucking long would that have lasted? As soon as he brought her out into the light, he would have realized, oh, she's a fucked up zombie thing now. You know? And so basically that's sort of where like the themes of the games come from, is like, you can lie to yourself and make it feel okay for only so long, so it's like you might as well rip the band-aid off, you know? The truth hurts, but it hurts less than just lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Which is a lesson I think is important, especially for like a younger audience who might be getting into RPGs.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like people just generally need to learn that.
Apparently I subscribed to a game called Secret Real on Tabletop Sim. That's fucking awesome. Yes, but she's out of the underworld, something forcing her back in. She can keep living this life. Well, yeah, but like only for so long. She would still be looking like a maggot-infested corpse. Like, it changed her physically. It wasn't even like, like, I'm not being, like, flowery in my language when I say that. Like, I mean, she wasn't good. Like, you couldn't weekend at Bernie's your way around that situation. P406 from a story called The White Rabbit Avena. But yeah, it does. You could probably explain the one better than I did, because I never finished that whole long-ass video, but, there's a lot of mythological references, but the reason Izanami, like the real-ass Izanami, is just showing up is because of that.
Well, yeah.
And we start with Izanagi.
I mean, all our personas are based after deities.
All the party members are, yeah. A lot of the random personas you can get are based off of whatever. You assume I remember the details. That's fair. Can't believe you came without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well, I'll be waiting for you at the end of Yomotsu Hirasaka. Is that Izanami? Let's not freak out, come on.
Music is creepy, I like it.
Yeah. Of course, then it cuts to the very bombastic battle theme.
Now what could you be weak? Let's see.
Weak to fire, you say?
Persona!
Two enemies down. Keep going, senpai. You're on a roll, senpai. Two defeated.
Just like we were saying, it was very appropriate to bring, Marie's persona to her dungeon. Going in here with a fucked up version of Izanagi is pretty fucking funny to me. Teddy walking is a little awkward with the music. Yeah, a little bit. Little plap-plaps of Teddy steps, just... I'm gonna ignore that strong shadow for as long as humanly possible. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the fight we're about to have with Izanami, I literally pulled the fucking gamer meme. I literally saved all this for the actual final boss. Because this took me so many fucking attempts the first time I played it, and every attempt took like a fucking hour. Like, it was not a good time.
Why?
It's hard and she has a lot of health.
Aren't you higher level than your first Let's Play?
Nope. I was like level 85, I think. But then again, I probably stopped to go grind at some point. And Titan can attest, I didn't even finish it in Discord. I just got pissed, put the game down for like a couple months, and then one night, I had nothing to do, and I just was like, fuck it. Jameson was angry. Jameson was very fucking angry. Jameson was this angry. I was able to shoot fire in real fucking life, I was that angry. I think we'll be okay, because I definitely have like better personas than I did the first time. But we're gonna find out.
Come on down.
And the build board is nice.
And you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing a bit more. But I mean, making good personas is part of that. The only reason I had Kaguya was because when I was doing this, like I saw it in the list and Titan 1 Kaguya's pretty good. I'm like, alright, fuck it. Because I didn't know she learned fucking Spellmaster, because why would I? I don't even know what that means.
Teddy's unconscious. Get up, get up! Persona!
If we really wanted to, we could turn on extra XP up until we're ready to fight the boss just to give us an extra edge. But
I was about to say.
Get back up!
Here, on your feet. All yours.
honestly, I feel like we might be able to do it.
It's quite tenacious. Good move, Naoto. You're on a roll.
Persona!
You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated. How cruel! Persona!
Oh, come the fuck on.
Kanji's been hit. Someone help him. Oh, Senpai,
I'll give
that
as
was
good as I
so
got,
cool.
damn it. Come on down.
Absorb physical makes my skin crawl. Dude, damn. It's like, hope you have SP, fucker. Because I'm pretty sure when I first beat the game, I was level 85, 86, I think.
Oh, that's not good.
Turn it on?
No. Like I said, I kind of want to see if we can do it.
Thin him out.
Let's go. Someone finish
Not as bad as gaming that reflects visit and rage. I mean, at least that's like they have to get the setup right. Like at least that's kind of clever. Well, it's a good thing we're immune to that.
I'll get it next time.
Come on down.
Last time I was definitely using like a worse party with like worse persona. Like I think we'll be okay.
The enemy ran away. There's 2 left. Nato-kun's busting heads and looking cool.
Very nice.
We can my turn. I live for this part.
I know you didn't max out. Yeah, I didn't max out Naoto. I didn't have like Teddy, so I only had like the buffing abilities and like myself. Yeah. Alright, cool. We can get a shuffle time going. Some extra cards might be exactly what we need.
Yes, I leveled up.
So, Baby, what have you thought about Persona 4?
I'm gonna miss the shit out of this game. I'm definitely gonna play it at some point, and it definitely interests me in Persona series.
We own Persona 5, and I'm definitely gonna buy Persona 3 when I get like that first paycheck, so. If you'd like to try to play something that you haven't already seen all of.
Yeah.
Wind will work on it.
You better. I will. I just gotta get that first paycheck, that's all.
I'm not allowed to play it until you stream it. That's fair.
The thing is, though, unless I tell them how to do it, no shot in hell Salem gets the best ending. Because no normal human being will. Like, at all.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Did any of you fucking absorb ice? You're fine. You're fine, okay. There are other that's fair. Not to mention, Persona 5 is longer than this fucking game. You might just be like, nah, I'm set.
I don't mind long games. I just... Honestly, my main concern with 5 is, like, the creep.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
I wouldn't say anything that happens in Persona 5 is that bad compared to the shit that happens here. Like, it's uncomfortable to think about, and, like, it's not good at all, but, like, it's not, like...
thought there was like a unconsenting.
No, there's a creepy gym teacher, and they really are on with it, and they want you to hate the guy. But like, you don't see like a person chained up in a basement or anything. I'm trying to be goofy in the way I describe it, but you know what I'm trying to get at. You don't see anything like that. Yeah, it's supposed to make you uncomfy, but it's not like fucking... It's not anything, like, explicit.
Okay.
There's a part where a girl jumps off of a roof because of it, and it's really sad and awful, but, like... You know, it's one of those things you don't like to think about, but, like, nothing on screen is, like... there's never a part where a girl is, like, screaming for help in like, an alley or something.
Okay.
You're thinking of happens off screen. Yeah.
Okay.
And come to realize, seeing these quarters, you've seen him before, haven't you? When you saw in your dream that night was the result of you awakening your power. Could it be fate that now await your arrival? So that's an Ame again, said by the truth you just said. Anyway, no matter what kind of enemy we're facing, we have to fight, right? Right. And to be fair, once you get past the creepy gym teacher, then Ryuji almost kills a bitch. Yeah, yeah. And then I have to be stopped from trying to kill Ryuji, etc., etc.
I kind of miss Kanji a lot.
Same. Once you get past the creepy gym teacher, like, all the other, like, bad guys you deal with are, like, pretty cartoony in comparison, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, bad shit is still happening, but it's not, like, that weird... You know that weird shit where it's, like, you watch a movie, and, like, a dude dies, and you're like, oh, that sucks, but then, like, the dog dies, you're like, no! Because it's, like, more relatable to you.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like, the gym teacher is uncomfortable and creepy because it's like, oh, that's like... That's like, oh god, that's fucking real. But then it's like... Then it's... I don't want to, like, give actual examples, but then it's, like, much more cartoony in, like, their motivations. No, it's weird they're driving that far. Fucking demolish my ability. Stay awake. We'll go get some rest, bud.
Come on now!
Wait, where did you drive to that was far?
The fucking movie theater, he told us.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were thinking like another date or something.
Yeah, I don't know how far that damn movie theater is.
Soda.
Senpai, that was so cool.
Bear soda.
The most talented player spot. Yeah. Good night, bud.
Have a good
Catch you
night.
later. Thanks for stopping by.
Come on now!
Raw 1000 satisfying to see, oh for sure. Let's use the 1900 fucking day. We don't need easy mode, we're fine.
Persona! Someone finish this one off!
Soda.
2400.
Yes, we won! Congrats!
I climbed the stairway to maturity.
And then you may accomplish nothing but needlessly prolong your suffering. Yeah, shut up, bitch. Now, this was a game that... Not gonna miss Teddy. This was a game that, like... It's weird. Playing it, even for the first time, I felt this weird sense of, like, nostalgia.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something about something... I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's, like... The fact that I grew up in the middle of a place that is in the middle of bumfucking nowhere, so I kind of feel like the vibe they're going for with, like, Inaba, where, like, there's nothing anywhere, but, like... I don't know. This was a game that became, like, an instant favorite as soon as I played it.
Enemy down.
It's mine. This is it. Dead meat. Damn, couldn't finish.
Like, I know everyone likes to suck Persona 5's dick, but honestly, I would consider this a better game than 5. There's some quality of life shit in 5 that, God, I wish we had here. But I like the plot and characters a bit more, which is a big part of, like... Normally, I'm the kind of guy where it's like, oh, you know, the plot in a game is secondary to the gameplay, but like, this isn't Mario, this isn't Pokemon, we can kind of be like, the plot's not important. The plot is 90% of this entire fucking game.
Yeah.
Incorrect, Persona 5 is GOAT, I completely agree. Persona 5 is still really good. It's just, if you made me choose one, I'd be choosing this one. Now that just comes down to, you know, the strength of the writing. Not to say Persona 5 has a bad writing, I just like the mystery more and like the way the characters interact more. Like, I buy the friendship between these guys really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're all just a bunch of awkward fuckers.
Like, because like there's some RPGs, right, where outside of the context of, oh, it's for some reason our job to go save the world or whatever, you have a hard time believing that they're like friends. Like, here's an example, right? I love Final Fantasy VI. That's one of my favorite games ever. Half the party members don't talk to each other, and of course they don't, because why would they, right?
Someone finish this
Like, I can't imagine, like, Sabin and fucking, like, Celis just hanging out, for example. Like, or, like, Cyan and almost anybody. But, like, I fully believe, like, the party in this game would just be friends anyway. Like, they act like regular-ass teenagers.
Yeah.
I can't remember shit in Persona 5 Dungeons, plot of Dungeons, I should say. Most of the dungeons in Persona 5 that I remember for the wrong reasons. Like, I will always remember the space dungeon because it made me want to hang myself. That's another thing, like, people give this game shit because it has, like, the randomly generated dungeons and all that, and it's like...
I think that's cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the thing is, I'd rather it just be, like, the dungeon crawling thing than then be like, oh, suddenly stupid stealth section, suddenly fucking dumb puzzle that no one playtested, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Persona 5 has all that, but I mean, like, we've all gone through RPG dungeons where we're like, who approved this shit? You know what I mean? The pyramids almost made you quit the game. That is true, but that was also completely me being stupid. Like, that dungeon should not have taken me as long as it did. Made it safely thus far. Despair, emptiness, and hope. Those are the three qualities by which I selected those coming from outside. You showed the most grounding of the three. I would expect nothing less. In which case, I will personally and directly test your power. She means Senpai Naotami and Adachi? Is it nice all those qualities in them? What kind of power does she have? That for the Persona 5 dungeons? No, and that's completely valid, right? Because the dungeons in Persona 4 definitely can get samey because they're basically just hallways. It sort of just comes down to what style for like the fucking dungeon you prefer. Like, because I like the gamer dungeon, but like there's nothing different about it compared to the other dungeons in terms of layout. No, the dungeons aren't random. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, the dungeons in this game can get boring, like, kind of samey because they are randomized, and I get that, but, like, in Persona 5, they're, you know, made correctly. Or made, not correctly, made, intentionally. Like, I completely get that. I'm not saying they'd be better if they were randomized. I'm just saying I don't mind it in Persona 4.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that looked like it hurt.
Woohoo! Sensei!
I guess what I'm trying to say is, add you to the next fucking Smash Brothers game, you fucking cowards. I want to watch him kick the shit out of Joker, please.
That'd be great.
Navigating Persona 5 is way better and I actually like racing. No, that's completely fair. There's definitely parts of Persona 5 I like better than Persona 4, but like if I had to absolutely pick one, I'd pick Persona 4. Like, I'm comparing like an A to an A-. Like let that be known. I'm not saying Persona 5 is bad in any capacity. There's parts that annoyed me, but like I played the entire fucking like 900-hour game. And I will do it again on stream at some point. Because I truly believe that like the part that's going to bother you is not actually that bad. I think you're overhyping yourself in your head.
Maybe, I don't know. Media, you never know.
I could literally like pull up a YouTube video of it or something, because I've explained it to you before.
Yeah.
Cannot believe you're still unperturbed even after stepping so far into my realm. One had not the eyes to see things as they were and failed to awaken his power. One chose to avert his eyes from the truth and allowed evil to taint his awakened power. But this one, he has come this far and yet he yearns for the truth. He still fights. Saying I was surprised Senpai's power, even though she's the one who awakened it. Could it be Senpai's power went beyond her expectations? God, how I wish I got Mitsuru Navigator for life. God, how I wish they let me just turn Risei's voice fucking off.
Better than Teddy.
Be careful. There's an enemy in
I guess, yeah, he does have way less lines.
And his voice is more shrill. Like hers is at least like
normal.
Except for
It's quite tenacious.
Literally a girl calling off the next time you see her, she's on the roof. Yeah. I think that part would like bother you more than the creepy gym teacher part, honestly.
3 enemies defeated. Good boy, Teddy.
usually if I know about things like that ahead of time, I'm okay, but it's still, you know, it sounds like I could handle it, but if I did get, like, triggered, I'd probably have to make a thing right before it happened just to give a heads up. I might need to go take a break or something.
No, that's completely fine. I can hear Laura Bailey Reese's voice too much to hear it. That's fair.
I'll do a quick scan. Electricity should do the...
Electricity, you say?
Yeah, she literally sounds like Koru from Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
Weaknesses. Ooh, this enemy's weakness.
Don't have... Oh, no, I do have one.
Alrighty!
Senpai! Alright!
Enemy down. That's the spirit.
Don't stay like that.
Wins you.
Oh, there's weak to physical. Come here.
Don't give up.
I said, come here.
Down. Is everyone ready?
No, but I,
Go! Beat him up!
reminds me of Jester and her character in Campaign 2 of Critical Role. I need to, like, get into Critical Role.
It's really good.
Yeah? You watch Critical Role?
Yes. All the time.
I did not know that.
They're fucking hilarious.
What the hell was I talking about a second ago? You know, but between Persona 4 and Persona 5, I'm definitely a Persona fan, like, for life. I need to, like, go play the SMT games and shit at some point. Whenever the hell Persona 6 comes out, I'm just fucking hard buying whatever the fuck system it's on. Like, immediately. Is that the same thing I got? Oh, yes. Like, no hesitation. I want to fucking buy the fighting game, even though I am known to be terrible at most fighting games. Why do you oppose me? I did not choose these 3 pawns in jest. It was all to discern what mankind wished for. I learned that man gladly favors falsehood over truth. Thus, I sought to fulfill their desires by shrouding the world in fog. True, there's lots of things we don't see, and yes, some of we prefer not to. It doesn't mean everyone wants to live blindly. Izanami has it all wrong. You gotta end this. I should play the SMT game, said every Persona fan ever. I mean, yeah. I know there's like a 3DS one that I heard was really good. Or like a 3DS remake of like an old one, I think it is. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll load up the stream and I'll be playing Persona 1 for some ungodly reason. Who knows? That's probably not gonna happen. I don't know.
Reset scan. You can win this.
Persona 6 comes out in 10 years will feature a middle-aged man struggling to make social links to the player base. That would be really fucking funny, though. He's like an office worker. He's like just the most normal dude imaginable. We will know be Persona 2 so you can fight Hitler. True though. Not a lot of games you're allowed to beat the shit out of Hitler, which is weird. You'd think there'd be more.
This one's... Two enemies down. Gotcha. Forget. 2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Down and die already!
Well, I'm glad that you have enjoyed, this game, dear. I figured the story would hook you in more than anything else.
I really enjoyed a lot of pieces of it.
Good job, Naoto!
Persona 1's one of those games you'd want to play Japanese release of, but it's also one of those games I just not play. Yeah. You can kill Hitler like every Sniper Elite game. It's kind of like how Salem has asked me on multiple occasions, hey, we did Earthbound in Mother 3, when are you going to play Mother 1? I'm curious. And I'm like, God, don't make me do it. But, like, eventually I'm gonna. Like, eventually I will. So maybe Persona 1 will be one of those, like, I don't know what to do type games. But Persona 1 is a banger battle theme. Oh, I believe it. Table. Kyle played Mother 1. Did he like it? That was a stream I was made a mod during. Ah.
Senpai, that was so cool.
All yours.
Call a lone prayer or something. I probably will.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great.
Soda!
That's up.
One enemy to go. Keep it
Back
up.
up. Get the power charge going.
Let's go.
How do you feel about fire?
Someone finish this
Good
one
enough.
off.
Soda!
Oh, this is Polaris dining table enemies, to be honest. The fucking tables fuck me up every time, dude. It's like, look at them.
Damn, couldn't finish it.
Let's go.
What do you mean?
Someone finish this one off.
You didn't put that one right there.
No, I didn't.
Kanji, that was great.
Because this is the amount of bumps I'm supposed to have on it.
Got a bump. Table of the wind? I guess not. I guess not. No, these mini bosses are nothing.
All right, powered up.
My level has risen.
You all right, Teddy?
Yeah, it's Yeah, but no, for the super actual final dungeon, I'm not kidding this time, this isn't super hard. I'd say, like, Marie's fucking forest is a lot more of a pain in the ass than this. Pepper! God, get out of here, cat. Get out of here. She just yanked the fucking cord out now. I can't see chat.
Y'all actually behave.
She literally just reached over. Because I have to use a garbage fucking... Let me make sure it's still streaming. Yeah, we are. I think.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
live.
I have to use this garbage-ass laptop that doesn't work unless it's plugged in for the second screen. Like, I have it plugged into, like, a TV. And then Pepper just ripped the fucking charging cable out of their teeth for no fucking reason. No, don't update anything. Just fucking turn back on! I cannot see chat at all. And I don't know if we're getting chat back. No, I cannot. I can see chat when I tap back into OBS, but that's about it.
You're on a roll, Senpai. Two defeated.
Salem, we might need to use your laptop.
Two enemies down.
Hold on. Maybe it's worth it. I'm sorry, everybody. My cat is a fucking asshole.
Is that the usual?
No. I told you it wasn't. Here, let me see it. I think I remember it. Hang on. Sorry, boys. Gotta put the Twitch authentication code into the laptop. Pepper, I'm actually gonna fucking sell you. That also means you might hear audio explode out of Salem's fucking... Shut up. Well. Goodbye, old friend, you piece of garbage. If I could take that. Over stone enemies look fine until you open your eyes for more than 2 seconds. Immediately post all the furry porn. No. Where the fuck is your HDMI port on this thing? Oh, there it is. Hang on. Give it a moment. Aha. We are back, boys. We have a visual on chat. I apologize for that. Sorry, Bebo, that means no more crochet patterns for you right now.
You need to watch your health, Senpai.
Blame Pepper, alright?
It's fine. I think I gotta recount some of these stitches and I might have to join some.
How's everybody doing? Sorry about that. We're back. Pepper literally... Okay, so time to break the illusion a little bit. We don't actually have 2 monitors because the computer we have doesn't have enough ports for that like actually work. Cal says, quote, it's not horrible, but definitely a downgrade playing Earthbound like last area I literally don't think was playtested. Oh, Mountie Toy, it literally was not playtested. They've gone on the record they didn't playtest it because they did not have time. Which is so fucking funny.
This one's very weak.
We don't actually have 2 monitors. We have a monitor and then a laptop that's plugged into another monitor so we can see chat.
And mind you, they're both old televisions.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like TVs. The laptop that we were using up until 2 seconds ago is mine. That literally, like, the battery does not work unless it's plugged in. Like, if you unplug it, it instantly dies. Pepper just reached over, grabbed it with her teeth, and yanked it out of the fucking computer for no reason. What are you playing with now, you fuckhead? Also, quote, it's a short game visual walkthrough because it hardly holds your hand, and I'd love to watch him suffer through it. I, like, vaguely remember how to do Mother 3. There's definitely some parts I would need to, like, look up. Like, you thought Earthbound was bad about not telling you where to go? Mother 3 is literally like, have at it, dumbass. Like, you can do shit out of order if you want, because the game is not going to tell you what the order is. Everything look and sound okay, boys? Like, after all that? It was just the other fucking monitor, but... Long as be thick fog and weathering shadows, tranquility, called peace to last forever, everything has been wished for and chosen by mankind, I shall abide by their decision. Thick fog, writhing shadows, so it comes down to her screwing up our world? You have no idea what you're about to face. We have to stop whatever it is that Izanami has in mind. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so, that's why chat gives a shit sometimes, because we have it jury-rigged in, like, the stupidest way possible, but it's all we got. For now, anyhow. I don't want to deal with the exploding dice.
Let's see.
Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Run!
I'm sorry, Babu. I said this was probably going to be short, and now we're going long.
That's fine.
We give you shit sometimes for entertainment purposes only. Well, thank you for being patient with our jank setup. When I'm raking in the money, I definitely want to make some upgrades to the setup. You'll resist to the end, won't you? Then I shall fight for the good of mankind with all my strength. You are but a few, pitted against the wishes of many. Your strength is truly astonishing, but you are the exceptions. You will soon reach the place where I am. Now come. AC Sam sends a strong reaction just from up ahead. It's surely the last battle. Keep your guard up. Blue says, do not touch Persona 1 unless he's morbidly curious. The alright plot isn't worth it. Alright, fair enough. Are you just in their server being like, Jameson's about to make stupid decisions and play old-ass RPGs? Remember you used to stream it, just pull up the stream of PS4 to see chat? Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. When we first started streaming, we were streaming on Salem's garbage old laptop. Like, that's what we ran the capture card through. So if we even so much as opened, like an internet browser at the same time, stream would just crash. Like, we didn't start streaming. We didn't have a desktop to stream with until the end of the first Spooktober.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to...
How did I manage this?
Run!
I guess that's kind of like Mother 1 other console by those who say. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me.
How did I end up with 14 extra stitches?
That's a fucking amazing question, babe. I couldn't tell you. We're here. We're at full health. You ready?
Mm-hmm. This music makes me think of Brewster's Cafe.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
I think I fucked something up in this pink area.
I mean, I think it looks good.
It has to be like perfect because it's a mandala, so I probably have to undo it.
Making it this
Well,
far.
focus on the game instead. Fuck it.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted
Pepper,
certain
get the
individuals
fuck away
the
from the
power to
computer.
enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, you started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness. Is this correct?
Get away. Get.
Do you mind, like, not throwing my pot holder on the floor? Thank you.
This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world. But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it. Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them laid bare. The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both. That is all.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media, and the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes. Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly. I see. So that's how it worked.
I'm sad. I have to, like, undo all of what I did this stream.
Can you just scale it up?
All you did was give that initial spark to
think you
Senpai and
could.
the others, then watched things
It's not in
unfold.
intervals of 14.
And the rumors spreading, things
pretend
going
it is.
wrong.
You
We're
can't
to blame
pretend,
for all-
babe.
People's
It's
curiosity.
a mandala thing. It's based exclusively off numbers.
Everything
So just increase
was
it.
for your sake.
What was it supposed to be instead of
create the
14?
world mankind so wanted.
It's
Man
it's based
struggles
off of
to
like different
understand one
intervals,
another.
so it's on 3.
You can only
so I
truly
couldn't do
know
it
a
with 14
finite
extra
number
stitches.
of people within your lifetime. But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible. Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety. Your anxiety causes you to see only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe. As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we'd never have come this far, damn it!
We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
That's right! No more butting into our business!
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else. That's why.
Oh, I see where I fucked up.
Is it the pink part?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's hazy.
Well, no more time to worry about that, Babel. Because,
It's huge! Come on! You know we've been through way worse than this thing! This is just the send-off our leader deserves! Alright, time for the grand finale!
Alright, boys, let's do it!
I'm so sad I had to frog this far, but at least I realized it now, and not when the break is done.
Yeah.
Knowledge of the truth is not everything. Yet drunk with truth, you exceeded your role and became too involved. Now, learn for yourselves whose wrath you have brought down.
Let's go! Full throttle!
Then come, sinful sons of man.
Bring it, bitch! Buff time, buff time. Everybody buffed. Yeah, I know. Buff everything. Everything now. It's really tempting to use Shield of Justice, but I'm going to be saving it for a bit later.
You have a specific move you're saving it for?
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a JRPG final boss. This is not a one-phase deal.
I figured.
I don't mind saying that because, yeah, you're smarter than your average fucking second grader. You probably pieced that together an hour ago. David's playing Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. Whatever the fuck that means.
All yours.
Anyway, there's no real big strategy. Just smack the bitch and try to stay alive. They better come and find these hands. Hold up. Fucking DM and be like, I just saw you hop on Jameson's stream.
Come on down!
Pepper. Stop
Kanji-
trying to eat the cabinet.
Kanji, now is not the time to be missing.
I like how she's similar to Marie's design too.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sad, I wish I had my pattern.
I'm sorry, Babel, but I cannot give it to you at the moment. Yeah, this boss straight up made me almost feel like, I guess I'm not streaming Persona 4 ever. Because I legitimately just thought I could not beat it. That's pretty nice, though. can't rely on Teddy getting back up in time.
Here you go.
Already mind charged.
All yours.
And with this. Perfect. Teddy, get everyone's attack back up. Yeah, basically for this, you need to just stay on top of everyone's health and just smack her as hard as you fucking can.
What's the matter?
Teddy feels almost essential for this fight, and it makes me feel sad. You can get away with just having the buffs on, like, yourself, if you want to make a persona that does that. It's just, I like being able to get all the buffs up in one, like, cycle of turns. No, it is kind of funny how Teddy is, like, probably the best support party member.
Let's go.
If shit gets bad, you can always stall out with a Shield of Justice to get a few extra turns. Even this game plays never used Teddy got it. Bab, what are you doing?
I'm checking the pattern real quick. Half double crochet. No. Single crochet. Single crochet. Half double crochet. 2.
Do you want like mine? Oh, my phone's pretty close.
Let's go.
As far as I know, yeah, Izanami does not have any notable, like, resistances or anything, except she's immune to light and dark because of fucking course she is. There are instant kill elements in this game. Josh playing Hand of Fate 2. Salem has stolen chat from me once again.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's not fine. I need to make sure no one's saying any slurs.
Persona.
Any slur. God damn you. Roy is a... Poor Roy. He didn't even do nothing this time.
Come on down. Persona.
You could, because of what I just said about her not having any notable immunities, you could also, like, spam Reflex to get extra damage up, but, eh.
Protect me, Himiko!
Persona.
Godbot's almost over. GG, guys. No, GG. So now she's gonna just sort of sit there, being immune to damage. So let's get everybody topped off from... Maybe set up some power charges and mind charges for later, for no particular reason.
Can you not understand? It is impossible to defeat me.
Maybe just reapply your buffs if you're feeling bored. You know.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you know, just the animation's pretty, all the lights and stuff.
I'm so mad. I see what I did.
Is at least an easy enough fix.
Yeah, I just misread it.
Okay. We do like whole stitches instead of half or whatever you're calling it.
No, so there's one point in the pattern because it's a mandala pattern, and now you're trying to make a mandala with a bunch of points into a circle.
Sure.
There's one point where it says you in one stitch you need to do 2 stitches. I thought it said 2 stitches twice.
You understand nothing, I see. Ignorant mortals.
He's charging up. We got our defense up. Let's just start blocking.
Persona!
He's coming in to do something. No, we're charged and focused. That's insane.
Get away from the fucking setup. What is wrong with you?
Is it possible to be? Remember what Igor and Margaret told you?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
Come here, get down here.
An orb
before I throw you out a fucking
that
window.
repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
The Orb of Sight begins to unmask Izanami's true form.
Ooh.
Remember when I said that Time in the Underworld really did a number on the poor thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Well then, allow me to show you my full splendor.
Ew.
I don't know why she has so many arms.
I am a god. I'll teach you the truth of your minuscule existences.
A god? Huh, bring it on!
We've made it this
So
far.
the only...
We can't lose now.
Obviously, you know, now she's got better stats and all that. In terms of resistances, the only difference between regular Izanami and the true form of Izanami is now she absorbs electricity. Because, you know, of course she does. Kind of makes sense. Let's go for one of these. Arms for the arm god. Same, honestly. When we say charge, like mind charge and power charge does Sue.
It's a very cool design.
Yeah? Man, I love Sound Hill 3. She's gonna mind charge up, which is fine because we have our shield adjusters up. Markunda reduce our defense, but it doesn't matter. I will put the defense back up. You're gonna want all your buffs and all your healing like at the ready.
Let's go.
Block.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Grandma.
You're fine. Fear of Yasogami just hits everybody. I want to say that's physical damage. Reminds me more of Dead Space meets Resident Evil. It is very necromorphy, isn't it? We haven't used our mind charge yet, which we should be able to get away with doing.
Persona!
Chill this back up. Probably Almighty. Probably, It's not as strong as you think, though. It's kind of like her main attack, I would say. Innovation rate's up, that's nice. Let's heal everybody up. While we're nice and safe behind our Divine Shield. Alright, Kanji, smack a bitch. Nice.
The stage is already set for your demise. I'll end your lives here.
Okay, well that just gets rid of what Rise did, so that's fine. Can Mind Charge up again. I'm just gonna keep spamming Shield of Justice, it's kinda working. As far as I know, nothing in the game can get through Shield of Justice. But there's nothing to like ignore.
We're about to find out.
Well, yeah, if anyone has it, it's this bitch.
Come on down!
Okay. Need her defense back up. Because if she just attacks twice, she will be able to pop the shield and then hit us with something, so it is still worth us buffing our defense if we're spamming Shield of Justice. Eddie. Still seeing her XP. Kanji. Punch good. And you missed. God. Okay. Got some fire. This theme is fucking great. This theme slaps like a motherfucker.
It's so good.
There's not a single bad song in this fucking game. Like, unironically.
Yeah.
I get away with just healing Kanji right now.
Cheers! Come on down!
So basically, this is the fight. Just keep yourself alive as much as you can. Sci-fi music is better though. It's up there. The innovation is like nice. Literally my favorite OST. That is a complete valid opinion. Like that is, I don't think anyone would fucking try to argue with you on that one. That like Persona 5 music slaps so hard. Attack reverted. Let's get. Actually, let's just mind charge like Teddy. Put the attack moves back up. Justice again. No, this theme manages to sound like triumphant, but also like you're about to die. Like at the same time, somehow.
Yeah, and patriotic.
Yeah. You should play this in the football games. Fuck the national anthem. When you were starting this, about the first time, who did you bring? Exact same party, but replaced Teddy with Chie. And Naoto, like, had, like, none of the social link shit because I didn't have high enough social stats.
Come on down!
So basically my strat was have you spam healing, Naoto was setting up, like, reflex, and then every turn with Chie and Kanji would power charge into their strongest physical attack.
Soda.
You can see why it wasn't going well.
Justice is with me.
Put more SP back on her again. That's why I saved all these damn items. It feels good. Because half the problem I would have is I would run out of SP when she had like a fourth of her health left, and I didn't have any good way of restoring it, so I would just fucking die because I had no way of keeping up. That's why I've been so paranoid about saving all this shit this entire game. Pair of Nikes, a steel chair, and a dream, I see. Yeah. 100,000%. I'm not sorry about spamming Shield of Justice, by the way. Fuck this guy.
I thank you.
Only Jake so I can punt block. Can you fucking imagine? This thing going just soaring into the stratosphere? That's gotta be a mod.
Like, Jesse James.
Yeah, just Team Rocket into the fucking just the ozone. So summons Tayomi, I believe that's one of those skills that, like, if you have a status, you just die.
Awesome.
No, we're all charged up and focused. Very nice. He's gonna do it again. Oh. Nah, shit, I guess that was kind of a waste. I thought she fucking... I thought that counted. Okay, anywho. Boop, we're done. Final boss traditional RPGs need good soundtracks to reach, because if you're good at the game, the final boss fight is almost always schooled on. You know, we're doing pretty fucking good. We have the shield up, so I'm gonna get a little fucking greedy. And I'm gonna prioritize getting the attack up. Like, literally just so Naoto can hit even harder. I should 100% go for the defense on Teddy's turn, though. I guess it doesn't, like, super matter, but I'm a paranoid man. I will never act like I'm not. World's End. Yep. Oh god. That ignored it. And we're dead.
That's no good.
Wait. Wait, that's what retry in battle means? I thought it was gonna make us start the fight over. Such horseshit! Are you kidding? I don't want to do this now.
What do you mean?
We should put our health back, look! Oh, fucking A, really? That's what retry in battle does? I thought that just meant we could skip all the cutscenes and not have to fucking... Oh, who cares? Oh, fuck it, whatever. It would literally take us like fucking 30 minutes just to get back here. I don't care. That's not a retry, Atlas. Moves like that are BS anyways. I mean, I guess, but like... I don't know, now I feel like I'm cheating. Like, that's not a fucking retry. Like, at all. That is, like, just keep going, fuck it. Alright, what the fuck ever. And now I really know I don't need to care. Prepare for my 5,000 word essay on how Jameson is the Persona cheater. I deserve it, honestly.
Let's go!
You know, master of Donkey Kong Country, cheater at Persona, same difference.
Same energy. Honestly, though, this is the first boss I've like tried to even use that on. So, because I turned it on for fucking what was it? The Marie fight, like that we just did a while ago, because I wanted to just skip the cutscenes, but I never died after I turned it on. Favorite boss is the same shit, yeah. Undefeated Gwent champion. Undefeated Gwent champion, boys. Don't ever forget. So this part of the fight's scripted.
What? Don't give in.
So Naoto's just dead.
Sensei! Yikes! Yikes!
Come on, get up.
Hey, yikes!
Please get up.
Which doesn't have any health to, like, chip away at anymore. Naoto's fucking dead. Poor Kanji. Teddy's been absorbed. Teddy totally dodge rolled and rolled back into it. Yeah.
It's unfortunate that our battle must end this way.
Thank good riddance, you furry bastard orb. And then she's 1,000 curses on us.
No, get up.
That was a very Link noise.
And we did it, we failed. We've gotten the worst ending.
Awesome.
No, I'm kidding. And your consciousness is fading. Is this where you will fail before a powerful enemy?
Fall.
Same thing. You hear someone's voice.
Big nose.
What's the matter? Isn't it too early to give up?
Oh my
You
god,
taught
it's
me
like
what a
Harry
family
Potter.
truly is.
What do you mean?
I had my hands full.
All
just
we need
with
is the
Nanako
train
when you came
station
rolling
and
in.
the Voldemort fetus under the bench.
Sure.
The what?
And this is Harry Potter. Never say that again.
But then again, I can get back up as many times as I need to with you two with me. However
so this,
painful it gets, I'll just grit my teeth.
I will actually.
I'll get up as many times as I have
Am
to.
I wrong?
It's so insulting. I actually like Persona.
Same.
So this takes a bit longer depending on how many
partner.
social links you maxed out.
Everything inside me changed after I met you.
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad we
What's
met.
wrong?
Nothing. This is gonna
I
take
wouldn't have made
forever.
it this far if I hadn't done it alongside you. You can't let it end this way, right? You can keep going. Right, partner?
No, don't leave me. I'm scared. I'm such a stubborn, two-faced coward. But you understood me. That's why I can become as strong as I need to be.
So he's just alone
Hey.
with God.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Don't close your eyes yet.
You need to stop putting all that cake on camera.
I'll give you our strength. Please, get back up. Just once more.
What do you mean?
Senpai, how much longer are you gonna just lie there? I mean, like that
I can see
senpai,
Salem like counting the
kinda guy who
characters in
can
their
let
head,
it
like,
drop
oh my
like
god,
this.
I want to go to bed.
That ain't the senpai I look up to. Get back up.
You said fuck
Just
it, we
one more
ball.
time.
I know. My computer's gonna die soon.
How much time we got left on this fucker?
Senpai, if you stay
35%?
down,
That's good.
I won't forgive you.
You play drop my pen, guys. Whoops. There's no cake there. What the
You
fuck?
gave me a reason for me to stay just as I am. For someone like you to leave me in the dark halfway like this. Please stand up. Just once more. Let's fight this together. Never fear. We're always together.
Man, they really just blip in and
you're
out.
so cruel.
Well, I mean, they're not really here. I don't think.
You make me take responsibility for my sins, but you're gonna let this bitch take you down like this? That's hilarious. Get up. You're not like me, right?
Adachi's is actually motivating.
Sensei.
Sensei.
I'd also like to
I
remind
gotta go to the strip club with you, Sensei.
Sensei, where's the bathroom? I'd also like to remind you guys, front-facing Adachi looks in two different directions. Hey, he's a lizard. I'd like to remind you guys, the only social link you have to do to finish the game is Teddy's. So there's like a minimum percent like category out there where all you see is Teddy before the final like bit kicks in. Is that all of them already? We haven't done Nanako yet.
Big bro, are you gonna leave me behind?
Oh my god,
I'm a good girl. So don't go. I don't want you to go. Big bro.
Sensei shit myself in this bear suit. Teddy after being consumed by God.
Can you hear
I
everyone?
thought Teddy always goes. No, I don't really understand the order this goes in.
The
People do not wish for a world enveloped in fog. There are times when they'll stop and think they can't go another step. But everyone desperately pushes.
Oh, I mean, I guess you do have to do Marie's in order to get to this point, so it would just be Teddy and Marie, and then that's it. What a horrible group of friends to have.
Please get up. Just once more.
What a horrible trifecta of friends to have. Just yourself, fucking Teddy, and Marie. Every copy of Persona 4 Golden is personalized. Marie is all I need. God damn you, Titan. The hearts of those you formed the deepest bonds with became your strength.
Oh, psych.
We never had a Persona evolution, if you'll recall.
He looks lame. When the power vested in me, friendship. He looks like a literal pencil. This is just like Scott Pilgrim.
No, what? No, I don't. Well, I've never seen Scott Pilgrim. Fuck you, he's not even gonna call me. He's cool.
He literally has razor blades for feet, but I mean that in a bad way. Like, they're not cool.
Scott earned the power of love. Did he? So this part is scripted, as you can imagine. We did that first fucking try. We did it. Like, no, like, not even kidding. Persona's fucking over. 20 streams. 20 goddamn streams.
Man, she's really trying to kill us.
Why?
Yeah.
Why don't you understand? It's impossible for humans to grasp the truth with their own hands.
Oh, he took off the glasses and threw them across. That was pretty neat.
Doesn't need them anymore. Married Truth is fucking sick. Like, there's some Kingdom Hearts shit in, like, a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really a thing, so understandable, honestly. Married Truth, bitch. Yeah, somehow you're even uglier than before.
I don't like how she's twitching.
Wouldn't you be twitching?
It's me before I have my coffee in the morning.
How could I be defeated? How am
It's
I the
beans
one
when I won't give him the wet food in 0.5 seconds.
Instead of the endless struggle, wouldn't it be easier to wrap oneself in lies and live in blissful ignorance?
We're the worst.
Isn't that true peace for humans?
How many times do we have to tell you? The hell with that shit!
Stop assuming you know us!
Very well. Then try and live your way.
Oh, it goes back to beans.
Enough
All
to
roads
erase
lead to beans.
my existence.
Beans.
You have already exceeded what
Pepper, when you won't let her eat the copper wires in your wall, she's not hungry, she's just a bitch.
You have lifted the
It's true, though.
as well as the
We love Pepper. We stand Pepper.
But the searing
Pepper's
amount of
kind
hatred I feel for Pepper on occasion is unmatched.
or not rests upon your shoulders.
I love how the way Missile put that, like it would be totally justified to let her eat the copper wire if she was hungry.
If she wasn't a bitch.
Well done.
Hello. That was so well done, guttural.
Well done. Huh? I hope my last words is like a fucking shitty moan. Just,
It's really
gone.
over now.
Yep, this time
huh. Hey, Babby, you wanna know a fun fact?
What?
That-
It's still not done.
No, we're,
just kidding.
there's an ending, and that's gonna take a little while, but we're done.
Damn.
I think she's fucking shit herself and then died.
Well, now we've got no regrets for tomorrow.
That persona we summoned, Izanagi no Okami, is actually a persona you can make and wield in the game. In New Game Plus. You have to be level 91 to fuse it. Levels don't carry over in New Game Plus. We beat the game at level 80 just now.
Damn.
Friends you can believe in, the many people you have come to understand, a strong heart bound to others, trying to discern the truth. A firm belief that grasping the truth with your own hands without being misled or deceived. The power of these things has brought judgment down on what deceived mankind, open the door to a new tomorrow. Oh yeah, everyone shits when they die. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna die when I shit.
Jameson. You shut up, please. She looks weird without her hat.
Good grief, she's naked!
You really are incredible.
Like, just the top of her head is
No
a
match for
single
you.
color. There is no shadows or anything. She has a
You just
forehead?
got the other
It's like
me
seeing a
mixed up
dog.
in my
It's like seeing your dog without its collar on. It also takes 10 different personas as Arcana is the world. Yeah, no, it's not even like easy to fuse.
Sagiri, the other me, and the me that is speaking with you right now. They were all originally one within me. But there was nothing I could have done without my powers. If not for you, I would have disappeared along with the fog when the Hollow Forest vanished. Thank you so much.
It's nice to get some
You saved
closure,
everything.
like in a remake,
I'll
you
be
know?
alright.
Yeah.
The
Although some
fragments
people
you
in the
defeated
fan base
have
really
returned
fucking
to
hate Marie because they feel like the
and will
spot,
soon
like she
become
takes
one.
up too much of the spotlight.
My name is Izanami no Mikoto, the fertile will that protects those who live in this land.
God, she's
and
coming clear with
fulfills
all
their
of this. Shut the fuck up, Yoshi.
I will
God
not
damn
forget
it.
you. Please do not forget. I am always by your side.
Did our girlfriend just die?
These people also take Kasumi and they're wrong. No, she's fine.
How marvelous. You have driven back a godly being and brought about a new world. This will be the last time we summon you here.
Soon, the fog will lift, and
The other thing you can do in New Game Plus is you can fight Margaret as an optional boss. I guess it's a reference like Persona 3 or some shit. She literally has max stats. In every stat, it's as high as it can be, and she has like 1,000,000 health, and I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry.
This journey was a fruitful one, worthy of marking
I
a
want to fight
turning point in
Igor
your
and,
destiny.
like, reclaim his schnoz.
Many a time along
Some of the
the
world
way,
time didn't stop.
did the
Jojo lied to
fog
me.
of lies
She turned into the moon.
prevent you from moving forward.
That's rough, buddy.
That's
Yet
rough,
in
buddy.
every instance, you overcame the temptation of easy
Yeah, so-
exits and false terminals.
As Salem knows, I'm sure,
forging
but some of the rest of you
bonds
might
with
not.
those precious
The whole point of like tarot
closer
cards
to
is
the
like it tells the fool's journey and it ends with the world or something, so that's like why we get that from like a narrative sense. Doesn't mean anything in gameplay, really. Obviously, the game's over, but
wondrous journey.
Our destination is close at hand now.
Well then, we have finally come to your journey's true end.
It's fucked
Our
up, man. I
contract
don't want
has
it to be
been
done.
fulfilled. My
Well-
own
My only
duties
complaint
end
with
here
this game,
as well.
genuinely,
Mhm.
and I'm nitpicking because this is a very good game.
Remarkable guest.
Uh-huh.
This is like, I think definitely an A.
Without a doubt.
The
Now,
The
oh,
mob.
we're done. Just kidding. We're
And
done.
see
Just
with your
kidding.
own
We're done. No,
See
I'm
the
just kidding. Hey,
world
you know
have
what?
won.
I think
The
we're done
bright,
now. You know what?
magnificent
I was
future.
lying.
You are gonna fucking hate Dragon Quest XI.
I understand it's an RPG thing. I understand we had possible exits. I felt like they handled it a little bit better after Adachi, but some stuff leading up to Adachi, I'm like, holy fucking shit.
I think it's because like you see it that it's like a mystery story and you expect it to like be split endings and there's like one like Chrono Trigger,
Yeah.
like having split endings, but it's no. Instead, it's just this is where the game ends and it will end prematurely. But the thing is, they have to fake you out on all those endings.
Yeah.
Trust me,
It's nice.
5 is worse.
It's like, I couldn't imagine...
Dragon Quest XI is miles
I
worse.
can't imagine
in that
how they
regard.
would kind of beat around the bush with that. Like, I get it, but like...
Yeah. It informs you why people are there kind of do Yosuke's mission to get started in your journey. Right, right. He's like the first dude you meet. Yeah, so, no, I get it. The thing is, I agree with you, or I should say I did agree with you, because once you play the game knowing that context, it doesn't feel that bad.
I love that chair. I'm just sad. I already missed this game.
This game's so fucking good.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't heard or played this earlier.
What the fuck are we, Kanji? At least 5 doesn't make you do the talk to your friends thing before you leave. I mean, yeah, that's true. That does just feel like it's trying to fake. That is 100% just trying to fake you out, because it wants you to go home and fuck up. Town's fog and the fog from the other world have all been cleared. The human heart has the strength to shine through the clouds of lies and uncertainty. You and your friends are able to prove that fact. And that will remain true until the end of time. Until Persona 5. Persona is weird because Atlus has stated on multiple occasions, no, all the games are canon, they all take place on one timeline, but they contradict each other on multiple points.
You really are leaving.
Like, that thing we just did, like, we just, like, sanitized the TV world, everything's chill.
Who let Teddy live?
But in Persona 5, you don't go into the TV world, it's called the metaverse, but it works in basically the exact same way, like it's born from human unconsciousness and blah 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 blah. So it's the same damn thing.
It's way too soon for that.
Their posters are re-saying Persona 5, yeah. The metaverse. It's called the metaverse. Like, that's what it is. It's unfortunate, it's what it is.
That stuff's kind of contagious, you know?
Oh,
Kanji! Good face for Senpai.
So, unfortunately, it's kind of pixelated broadcast edition to say fuck the credits, but I believe we actually need to sit through the entirety of the credits in order to get our last scene for getting the golden ending.
Yeah.
Nanako, didn't you promise that you
Shut the fuck up, Dojo. She can cry.
Just flips him off. Nanako's not going to grow up to be normal.
Absolutely
Holding a case
not.
against Adachi is going pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents.
And then
since
you
then.
dies horribly in a train
Inaba's
accident during the
finally
events of
back to
another
its
very
normal,
similar game.
peaceful self.
Yeah, one of the best lines of that ending, yeah.
Let him dangle.
Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything.
I really like how each character
you're
is
just as
very,
much
very
a part
different,
of
and they
this
have like
family
their
as Nanako.
lovable
I'm
parts
really
of
glad you
themselves
came
and
to
parts you don't
Staples.
necessarily like.
Yeah.
But they're still lovable people. Like, we give Teddy shit, but he literally is like, all I want to do is be an annoying person.
Yeah,
going
like,
back over there.
these characters are
Oh, he's going back?
To make sure it never goes wrong again. I'm going to protect that world from now on. I can finally be proud and say, that world is where I belong.
Man, Senpai.
I mean, he can visit
This
whenever he
town's gonna
wants. He
feel
can
empty
fucking
without
blip
you.
through reality.
Yeah, that's fair.
How cruel!
Good riddance.
Were you even listening?
No, these characters are
See you
very
anytime we want, you
humanized.
dork.
Like you'll be gone long. Soon
I
as
like
you
how he
start
calls him a
craving something
dork.
like ice
You never
cream,
hear
you'll
that
be
anymore.
back in a
That's what Persona 5
flash.
happens, Teddy. Shut the... That's what Persona 5 happens, Teddy's a fuck up. You know what? I could believe that.
Come on, my honeys. Bluffing that way isn't very cute, you know.
You're just gonna be going in and out of the TV at Junes. How's that different from what
Teddy
you've
has no
been doing?
visas or green card. He's not allowed to travel back.
This is Japan, not America.
I think that still applies. I think you still need, like, a passport at least.
At first, I only planned on staying here until the case was completely closed. Maybe I should stick to my original plan and take the train back with you, Senpai. Kidding, of course. I couldn't do something like that. It's not
Japan's
as though
worse than
we'll
us,
never
actually.
see
Oh, I
each
believe
other
it. Dojima
again.
just accepted that conversation happening. Yeah, no.
Feel free to call
I think
me
in the back of
anytime.
Dojima's mind,
Even
he's
if there
like,
isn't
there's
the case
literally
to solve.
magic going on, but I don't want a fucking part of it. Like,
I don't feel like saying goodbye either. Hey, you got any plans during the long holiday in May? If you're free, come over and visit. With no mysteries to solve, we can have some real fun.
I'll make reservations now so that we can stay at my family's inn.
Ooh, I can get my revenge for that night. Our surprise sneak attack will work for sure this time.
Teddy, you were literally being flanked by 2 cops.
This makes me kind of sad, though, because I definitely experienced a friend group when I lived in Iowa, very similar to this.
Mm.
And, like, having to leave them,
has
it
nothing
was
to do
very
with this.
similar
It's
to this.
entirely
Yeah.
It was very sad, and I've never seen them again.
Japan tolerates tourists, hates long-term foreigners. I barely tolerate
reminds
tourists. It
me,
makes
she's
Japan
not
feel any
here.
fucking better.
I would have thought that she would come today at least.
I think Pepper is like underneath this chair.
I haven't seen her ever since.
I feel a
Yes.
beast.
There is a beast.
You'd think? So you haven't seen her either then? Well, as long as she's
Oh,
doing
she's
well,
trying
that's
to play with
okay.
the fucking blanket, I think.
Yes.
But back to a serious note, she should have at least shown up here since this
I gotta
is the
get her
last
one of
time
those
we'll see
fucking
you.
like cat wheels.
Yeah.
This isn't the last time, stupid Morangi.
Why do you have to say things like that too?
I fully believe that's not an effect. Rise just cries like that.
It's almost time. You better
Pepper on
get
a way
on
to
the
cause a
train.
ruckus and discordant mayhem. She's still a massive bitch. This cat makes me more upset than any animal I've ever met. I cry like that. I do too sometimes, honestly.
Oh, now it's this cutscene.
Well, see ya.
Yeah.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again.
Think about how much longer ago in gameplay we
Senpai,
got the like
I'll be
fake out
waiting for
ending.
you.
That was like
See ya.
20 hours ago at least.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
Morangi and
I'll see you,
Stupe are my
Big Bro.
favorite video game insult
Bye-bye.
names. Morangi's pretty fucking good. Holy shit.
Stay well until we meet again someday.
You'll always be my sensei forever!
Please don't forget about us over there. I love you so
Sube is from Persona 3. Junpei and Stupid. I gotta play Persona 3. I'm excited to play that game when I get paid.
Wait, what?
Persona 3? Because that's on Steam. I can't fucking hear you. I'm in a fucking loud ass train.
If they show Nanako crying, I'm out.
Nanako's fine, dear. Oh, maybe we get this before the credits. Maybe we don't have to sit through the fucking credits.
He's really
Oh,
gone.
no, never mind. Wrong scene.
It's sad that he won't be around, but we will be okay.
Oh, that was
right,
cutting
guys?
to the next bit.
Doesn't matter how far
Man, I wonder what
apart
those
we are,
absolute fucking idiots were trying to say to
the
me.
bonds we've made will remain strong. Everyone's heart is connected to the people they know and trust. It's those bonds that let us all search for our purpose in life. As long as it's a purpose you believe in, there will always be someone who can help you fulfill it. You, me, and everyone
That's a cute
else.
picture.
There are no barriers. Our hearts are one. Right, Sensei?
Oh, God. Boys, we fucking did it. This still is not even close to the longest game we've ever played. I don't think we'll ever subject ourselves to something that will take longer than 3 houses. I hope. But God, motherfucking damn it.
Wee.
Kanji's so fucking tall. You know, Kanji's way taller than the rest of us, just his model's the same size, so he can use the same animations, I think.
You alright?
Yeah, no, my ass fucking itch.
The itch or you crying?
They're itching. Go ahead. Touch my face.
They look wet.
They aren't.
You feel like tears.
Summer vacation. Town doesn't seem to have changed at all since last time.
I have seen the light. I've learned the most important lesson from the events last year.
Yeah, Namatame's a fucking politician now.
Unfortunately, this world is full of things meant to deceive people. The things you do in pursuit of justice may actually be a terrible mistake. One man is not enough to judge these things.
I
It
think
was
you
a
can
group
run
of
into
boys and
Namatame again in
girls who taught
Persona
me that.
5 as well, or at least someone references him.
In their spirit,
And like I think he
I
becomes
wanna
mayor
join hands with all of you
Inaba
to
or something.
rethink this town's future. I want Inaba to be a town free from deceit and distractions that keep you from focusing on the things most
Can you
important.
guys imagine if like can you guys imagine this from their perspective? Like imagine if OJ Simpson like ran for president. I shouldn't put that energy in the world.
He was arrested during those terrible murders last year, right? And now he's running for mayor. That was a surprise. He's so passionate, though. At first, no one wanted to go near him, but look at him now. I've been to a few of his speeches. I think he might be a pretty nice guy.
Every time he's innocent, though. Yeah, he is, but I mean, like, from their perspective, like, they don't fucking... That's not enough for some people, you know? You get arrested and that's it, you know?
Glory. So please, lend me your strength. Please.
Now Ty's speech continues. Let's, no one's here. So I had to go to the Dojima residence. I guess we do get our cutscene first, so we might not have to sit through the entire credits. But
Okay.
we back it either way, I guess.
Weren't we gonna get watermelon?
Maybe. There's no answer. Front door is locked. Seem to be away. Might as well call Dojima.
Hello? Oh, it's you, huh? Oh yeah, you're coming over. Was that today? Sorry, but my hands are tied right now. Why don't you call one of your friends and hang out with them for a bit? I'll see you later.
Well, Dojima ditched us. Might as well call Yosuke. He's our boy. He's always had our back. He's not answering. Did something happen? And then we progress into stage 3 of the boss fight. No, I'm kidding. Inaba Central Shopping District. You don't see anyone you know.
Hey, what do you think of beefsteak onigiri? We can freeze it and sell it nationwide through Amazing Commodities.
I don't know. Those are handmade, aren't they? I don't think we can mass produce them. On the other hand, maybe limited quantities and handmade are good selling points that could
They all committed suicide. They're all like, suicide pact, just jumped off the bridge, same time, all holding hands.
But I don't think I could bear to be away from here.
I understand completely. This is where we were born
And then the
and
camera pans
raised.
that really used been in a psych ward.
We'll have to work together if we don't want it to fall apart.
Great news! Junes said we'll have their full cooperation!
Yes! Good thing we went to talk with them. If only we'd done it sooner.
But what are we supposed to sell in a locally produced goods section? I guess the steak kebabs are good, but what other stuff is there? We're not famous for anything else.
Give me anything, you half-wit. Vegetables, fish, even ramen. As long as it's something we put our backs into, it'll sell like hotcakes. You gotta work
Was there a
hard.
time in history where hotcakes were selling really well?
Yes.
When?
When people were broke.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I want to be a loud old man. I already am. Yeah, so Junes is like working with the shopping districts now instead of like suffocating them out like a real Walmart would.
Yep.
We ran the steak kebabs a steak. The food court. No one we know is here. There's some massive bottles of alcohol though.
Ow, you're going to give us away, idiot! Only because you were slow. Slow like a jar of molasses. Shut up, he's going to hear. Ah, we blew it. Oh well, here goes. 1, 2. Wah!
Do you like lesbian haircut, Yosuke?
Yes.
It's a bear!
People talk loud when they want to seem smart, right?
What are you guys doing?
I like her hair. Her hair looks cute.
You're not gonna talk about all natural kanji.
Well, we'll get to him in a minute. Hold on. She also has the black tie around her neck. That's literally an old sign of being a lesbian.
Is it?
Yes, having like a black ribbon tied around your neck, and I think it was medieval times.
Oh god, that's fucking hilarious.
I knew we'd run into snags.
I'm sorry.
Revert my kanji.
I'm sorry.
Senpai, you're here,
I don't believe in door kanji.
Hold on, where's
We heard
Kanji?
you were coming, so we
In the
planned a
back.
little surprise.
Oh my god,
The
what
tall
happened
guy?
to his hair?
He was bleaching his hair. He's not blonde.
I mean, things got kind of nuts when you last visited in May.
So fun fact, that line right there, that's a reference to the plot of the fighting game. An entire ass other game happened in between the last cutscene and this.
We thought instead of you coming to each of our houses, we'd spice things up this time.
Yeah,
And we thought you'd miss us
I
a
like the
if you
little
couldn't find
details
any
of like them looking slightly different.
Yeah.
It didn't go quite
Good
like
lord.
we planned, but it's been a while, Senpai.
What? What's wrong?
This is blonde hair.
Ah.
Were you surprised?
God. I don't know. I feel like Yukiko's like middle-aged housewife bun is a little worse.
I think Yukiko looks cute. It suits her.
I still like him. For some reason, I trust Kanji to do my taxes. Kanji can't do fucking math.
Sorry, she laughs for even less reason than before.
Ooh, so hey, Senpai, how do I look?
Did you think I was someone else?
Is your heart melting?
Oh, come on. You know who's changed more than anybody else here.
Yeah. Will you asshats lay off? You're getting a little rude there.
Risa's still trying. I gotta respect the hustle, I think.
Well, we have all changed a little. None of us can remain in stasis forever.
And those glasses and Rizla's haircut scream calculator.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Hey, you know what? We have a laptop that actually works now. I can,
Oh, stop laughing already.
None of us want to be the guy who's always talking about how great things were back in the day. As long as we're all
Perfect.
here, keeping an eye out for each other, we can change.
Yosuke's still a show-off. Not me, though. I'm different now. Why, I've powered up so much that I'm probably a grizzly
honestly, the
bear.
weirdest part.
Is he wearing a bra?
No, he's wearing like a tank top because you can see it like sticking out from under his shirt.
Like spaghetti strip?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say the weird.
Is Teddy wearing a bra?
The weirdest part is seeing Teddy in like almost normal clothes.
Teddy titty.
Want to see my bare tits? I don't know. Teddy's, shut up.
It's me. Did the surprise go well?
You were in on it?
Don't say that to a detective. Now give me a break. They forced me to act like I wasn't home. I'm a pro when it comes to seeing through a lie, but when I'm the one who has to put on an act, I don't last 5 seconds. Anyway, bring them all back here. I've got a good meal waiting.
Oh, really? Let's eat.
Hey, Kanji, this is to celebrate Senpai coming back.
Shut up, I know.
He's still Kanji under that awful haircut.
Yeah, he looks like a manager of a Hot Topic.
Like, I get it. It's supposed to be like he doesn't feel like he needs to be like a punk anymore or whatever, but
I miss the
That's
blonde
your
hair.
second one. We get
Yeah.
one each, remember?
real bad
kids sure
conversation.
eat a lot.
Dojo's
Thought
phone
my
call is
word
like
too
4.5
much,
seconds
look at
long.
you.
Kanji be like,
Wow, it's
actually.
already.
Hey, you, I'm going to show you my Kanji nuts if you want to.
Damn.
Sorry about that,
Ugh.
and thanks. Isn't Nanako-chan here? I'd hate to eat her share too.
She's at piano lessons. Don't worry, I set hers aside. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, Nanako started learning the piano. She should be back any time now. I'm sure
Oh,
she'll be
is
rushing home.
Nanako gonna look older?
Ever since she found out
It's
you
only
were
like
back,
a
it's all she's talked
year-ish
about.
Yeah,
after.
but she was like, what, 2, 5? Shrimp.
Shrimp
Me?
check.
Well, my injuries are healing. Apart from that, I've been slowly
How
moving
old
on.
is she?
bit by
2,
bit.
5? Me looking at a 13-year-old.
I came across some information about an old hit-and-run incident. The victim was Chisato Dojima, my wife. I've been chasing dead ends and false leads for so long, but I think I'm finally getting close to the truth. Just when I thought I'd keep my personal feelings separate from my job. That's strange. Though, it's thanks to you that I was able to draw that line in the first place. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, about the incidents last year. Namatame got released on lack of evidence. I can't tell you too much, but basically no one could reproduce his supposed methods, not even Namatame himself. He was very insistent on the details of his crimes, but a diary isn't enough evidence to build a case on.
We just decided it was kind of a
He came to
nutcase,
me
so let
to
him go.
apologize, but I told
Ah,
him he should come
classic
up with his
police.
own way to make up for it.
I mean, if you have no
So
evidence,
I'm
you can't just throw a dude in jail for no
I don't
reason.
know how serious he was about that.
Alright, this looks much better.
So that was Namatame-san
Because this
giving
now
those
looks
speeches.
like a circle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was
And I went to
surprised
see
they
a
just
Dutch.
saw him being a politician. Well, maybe he figured he escaped.
What happened to him?
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't part of that. I couldn't be. We were too close. But he was indicted. It was probably just circumstantial evidence, but he said a lot of things only the real killer could know. After they set a trial date for him, I was able to go see him.
Salem Roy is delivering an image to you.
Okay.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner. The bastard says he gets better treatment behind bars than he did when he was working with me. Huh. Next time when I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
Oh, her hair's so long.
Dad, is Big Bro?
He's so cute.
Big Bro!
Yeah, so Dojima and Adachi are like still kind of friends.
Teddy too? And Rise-chan! I'm learning piano now, and I've been a good girl.
I would die for her.
Sam.
I'll play for you sometime.
I didn't think she'd ask to start piano lessons. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Chisato was a piano teacher, but Nanako's pretty good herself. At first, I didn't even want to hear the word piano. Now that she wants to learn, I gotta get over it.
I remember what my mom played. I'm gonna play it for you, Dad.
Bitch, you think you can afford a piano on my salary?
Report's on.
And now, the weather. It was nice and sunny today, but what will it look like after that? Take it away, Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi here.
Hello.
What?
We've been having a lot of rain recently, so starting today,
Remember when Nanako asked, is that the lady who decides the weather? Yeah, Marie can actually decide the weather.
I mean, after all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't have it rain while he's here, so I'm gonna keep it sunny for a while.
I'm ignoring Roy. I'm gonna give you the worst PTSD of your fucking life, Dad.
Mariko? Mariko, please calm down.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell me whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
Well, the forecaster is Marie.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
She's been coming here a lot. She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station thinking? Her stage name's so boring, too.
This girl will decide tomorrow's weather, right? Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
In her case, maybe.
Thanks, Mariko. Tell our viewers goodbye.
Yeah, but before that, a personal message. I'm doing just fine. Love you.
What? Was that?
Did she just confess her love on a public news show?
I can imagine the complaints flying in right now. Kids these days. Wait, that was your name. If only you were so lucky, huh?
It's one of those extra lines. I like it. It's funny.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow.
You know, that line about Nanako being like, does she decide the weather? It was all set up for this one joke.
I love it.
That was straight up like 100 hours ago.
I love it.
I see that weather girl a lot. The younger ones at the station tell me they feel motivated whenever she does that. I feel it a little myself, to be honest. Well, I'm just glad the weird fog is gone. Now we don't have to.
So just
obsess
like, I'm gonna
over
pretend
weather.
that was the alcohol. And also, I'm gonna drink more.
It is really great.
Why is she
though.
so high energy?
Everyone
Because she's
in town is
happy now. She doesn't have to
motivated.
die.
Yeah, people have so much energy now.
You're right. It doesn't wear you down walking through town anymore. Not like last year.
Everyone has a more positive outlook on life than when I first came.
It shows people can change. For better or worse, I guess. After the fog lifted, I'm sure people just realized that it's a lot brighter when your eyes are open.
So this ending again
There's a lot
wasn't
we'd rather
in.
not see.
One not in Golden, no. Anything that even slightly involved Marie did not exist.
But if you close your
because
eyes
she
to
didn't
everything,
exist.
You can't even see the people close to you. How can you be happy like that?
So did the original game just end with leaving at the train?
I think so.
The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on.
Maybe there was a scene where you came back and they just added the Marie bit, but like I don't think so.
More to drink than I thought.
That's why it's called the golden ending. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nanako, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
Your cooking is barely food, Chie.
Hey, shut up! What about mine? Let's call Yosuke. I could have made something too.
Please don't.
What was that? I can cook if I put my mind to it. So can I. That's...
Gotcha. Got it?
Oh yeah.
Well then. 1 and...
It's good to see you, Senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Hey, just shut up, all right? I just got stage fright, that's all.
I figured someone would blow it.
Because the fighting game came out between the original and remake and it referenced it. Ah, okay. Okay, now we're done.
So cute.
We're done. I don't think there's anything after the credits. Titan, correct me now, please. Because we've been
I
going.
already missed this game. I would die for Nanako.
Isn't the game so fucking good?
And Kanji.
So I take you like it a bit more than the last time I was like, there's this dumb fucking RPG game I like.
I would say like straight up.
Third stage final boss, shut up. Man, I love short streams. Listen, man, I thought we had more of like Marie's dungeon, so I thought it was gonna take us like a full like 2 hours or something. I don't know what I thought. Sorry, what were you saying?
Honestly, I think this is like one of my favorite stories a game has told.
Yeah, no, like this game does some shit that
there was a lot of good twists and stuff.
This game does some shit that pisses me off in a lot of other games. The bosses have too much goddamn health.
Jeez.
If you die, you just get a fucking game over. I hate that horseshit. The investigation parts suck dick, where like you have to go ask random NPCs in a random fucking order for shit. But like, I don't know, every once in a while I'm allowed to say I don't give a shit. The rest of the game's too good for me to care.
Yeah.
You know? Like, all the characters are so good, the story, like... Because, like, you got Adachi so quick, I was wondering if you were ever going to pick up on, like, man, that gas station attendant, like, is just there. Like, they seem weirdly out of place compared to the other NPCs. You know? I'm surprised you never did. Can't wait for Atlas to nuke the shit of every views in millisecond of the song for no apparent reason. Yeah, hopefully we're talking enough over it, but I'll probably highlight the VOD, like, as soon as this stream is done, just in case. Though, yeah.
I like already missed this game.
No.
But I also have that feeling of nostalgia too.
Right? Like, it's weird. Like, I've only played this game as an adult. I would have been all over this fucking game if I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Like, if I had a PS2 and this game growing up, I would have been fucking enamored with this. I mean, I kind of am now, but...
I think it's the glasses with that haircut that makes him look dorky.
Really? I mean, we've seen him with the glasses so many times in the TV world.
I know. I love him. He's still dorky and I love him.
Yeah. No, I love this game so much. This is... Anyone who's seeing this video somehow and has not played this, if you even kind of like RPGs, play this game.
Even if you don't.
Even if you don't, just stick it on easy mode and just enjoy the story and the characters for what it is.
Like, honestly, I think the most annoying character is Rize.
Right?
Like, Teddy, at least, I think he does it for the bit. I think he just commits to the bit, you know?
Teddy at least has the
He's like, ooh, women, and they're all like, we're definitely not interested. He's like, I know, but I'm lonely. I've been stuck on a television for God knows how long. Let me live. And they're like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because, like, and it only bothers me because Rize's only personality is Senpai.
She gets more.
love you.
Well, the thing is, she gets more of it through like the social link, but then the problem is like it seems so disconnected. Because like the other characters, you still see like the light coming through, like with their character development kind of in like the background. Like you get
I love Nacho.
you get these implications of like what their greater character arc is like if you don't. even if you don't do the social link. But with Risei, it seems disconnected. Like, characters will say shit, and without context, you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But, like, it's explicitly referencing something you'd find in their social link.
Nato and Kanji are so cute. I cannot stand it. Like, they make me think of you and me, kind of.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Do I even want to know how?
Considering...
Never mind, don't even. Teddy, when women Awuga slams desk, eyes popping out, tongue rolls out, stomping crunch.
God.
It's me. Hello. So what's the next game? We're gonna go into that later. I'm gonna announce on Discord probably tomorrow.
I wanted missiles.
Don't tell them. No, because I don't know if the capture card works, so don't get anyone's hopes up.
I know, but I want to give a disclaimer about that. So the thing is, we have to test our capture card.
Because I found it.
It may or may not be broken.
I found it on the floor one day. I blame Pepper. The plastic casing had come off. All the components on the inside looked fine. But obviously I don't know, and I haven't bothered to plug it in and test it because I don't want to find out. I'm going to have to spend $300 on a new capture card.
However, if the capture card is fine, which I hope to God it is, if the capture card is fine, it's going to be Metroid Dread. I playtested it, and I already really like it, and now I'm chomping at the bit to play it. If not...
we'll figure something out.
I'm going to cry. So...
yeah. Using Elgato, yeah. Like, the plastic bit was, like, just popped off. Like, I popped it back on, it was fine. Like, nothing on the inside looked broken. But, like, obviously, I'm not a fucking tech wizard. I can't just look at it and be like, yes, this is fine.
So, Missile, get ready for that, as long as the capture card works.
Yeah.
I picked that exclusively because I was watching one of our old streams, and I remembered I said that, and that was months ago, and I felt really bad.
Yeah, we're gonna,
so I picked it for you, buddy.
Because we were gonna do it for...
but it also is very fun.
We were gonna do it for Spooktober, but, like, we just sort of ran out of time.
Yeah.
As happens, because we always come up with, like, way more for Spooktober. Oh, you're gonna get smoked by Dread.
I know, I'm honestly gonna go on rookie mode, but I'm also kind of expecting I'm gonna get smoked by it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna be a little bit frustrated with that game, but I shouldn't rage quit because it actually controls like a normal fucking game. Oh, that's cute. Instead of like Ori, where it felt like you're just sliding.
Okay, all right. So if we save the clear day, if you love the day, so basically now we can use this file for New Game Plus if we wanted. 63 hours.
Damn.
63. I mean, that's faster than my first time.
Yeah.
Which is hysterical because there's at least an hour of us sitting around because like intermission or something.
That game holds no punches, only aims for the throat. I know.
Boys.
I'm gonna apologize because that is not gonna be the prettiest together playthrough, but I figured Missile would really enjoy it. Y'all enjoy seeing me suffer because you're a bunch of masochists, so get fucked.
So boys, thank you again for coming by and vibing with us. This is a game that immediately became near and dear to my heart as soon as I played it, and I'm so glad you liked it.
I love it.
I'm so glad so many of you came by for basically every fucking stream. This was super fun. All of you, have yourselves a great night. Have a great rest of your week. The battery's gonna die. You guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you hopefully next week at the usual time. I have to start training for my new job, and I don't really know when that is. So streams next week might be a little fucky, and then we're gonna have a new schedule because my job will start. I'll make a Discord post. We'll see you all later. Don't worry about it. Have a great night, and thank you again.